Pop and Flow Full Vision Spoke Poi. There's a few options, mainly the thickness of the leash if you're going with the FPC or the Smithy. And if you need to adjust your leash, we've got some other videos about that. Adjusting and cutting and remelting the FPC is a little more complicated. The Smithy has a nice easy knot that you can move and retie and cut and melt very easily. And these goes together by taking one of the Pop and Flow spokes and popping it into the hub. Now there is a little flange at the end there that pops into a ring inside the part, and that is what makes your surprisingly secure connection. These are extremely hard to pop out. We haven't been able to do it through any normal hardcore poi spinning, but you can just pull it off. It also helps to twist as you push in and as you pull out to get it in and out of there more easily. Now there's also cap options. If you like your poi just a little heavier, you want the flow cap. If you want it really light, there's also the air cap. The air cap is a friction fit on there and is the lightest weight option. So this would be kind of your lightest poi rig. And the flow cap adds a surprising amount of heft and inertia, concentrating that weight right at the end of the poi there. Makes it feel pretty darn good. You could step that up a little bit with mass, up to 2 mass on here, or go all the way to the pod shell and pod sleeve with 1 or even 2 mass inside. Most people find that a single pod shell and sleeve feel pretty great. This is going to be easier to do without the leash on there. But if you like your poi really heavy, you might want 1 or even 2 mass. So I'll show you how all that goes together. The pod shell has a little adapter in there. You got to make sure if you already have pods and using those, or if you, I don't know, somehow this adapter's pretty secured in there, but you want to make sure you have one of those or it's going to be really hard to press your button. So that goes on, and that's just a friction fit onto the end of the tube. Push that all the way in, and then the pod sleeve goes on the other side, and whoops. See, I've got my mass slid down up to the pod, and then the pod sleeve kind of pops into place right at the edge of the adapter there and makes this really nice continuous cone that really, like, you can feel the flow of that taper of weight as you play with these. And then that can pop into either the Smithy lease if you like it thin like that, or into the FPC adapter. And then you're ready to find your flow.